What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my early access coverage of Vale of Crows, Lords, Castles, and Bastages by Carrie Fadre, Humble Sage Games, and Arrowface Games. Released into Steam Early Access on April 28th, 2017. It is still currently in Steam Early Access, and I have not played this yet. So we're going to hop in, we're going to start a new campaign. I think I'm going to run through the prologue because it teaches us how to play. Will help you learn how to play the game. So we're going to do that, and we're going to begin. And apparently we can be a male or a female. We're going to be a male. Enter your leader's name. My leader, sure, will be Thorstein. Nah. You know what? We're going to be Thor. Why not? One R. Thor. We're going to have blonde hair. We're not going to have blonde hair. We're going to have black hair. Black hair. That's fine. Alright, let's start the game. If you are desperate to grow town population, considering taking peasants from your villages, this quick tutorial will introduce you to the world of Vale of Crows. It is highly recommended that the first-time players should complete this tutorial before they dive deep into the game. I promise to have you murdering your foes in no time. P.S. Vales of Crow is in early access, and therefore some bugs are present. The tutorial works best when instructions are followed and not pushed. I am working to solidify the experience based on your feedback, but currently if you try to break the tutorial, you may succeed. Please submit any issues to the support forum at www.valeofcrows.com. Thank you, Carrie. Let's begin. This is the campaign map for Vale of Crows. This is where you will manage the kingdom and command your forces. But let's start with the basics. Let's learn how to move the camera around. Use WASD, W-A-S-D, to move the camera around the map. Cool. Did it. Camera rotation with Q and E. Very good. Fantastic. Now for the hard part. Try using the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Oh my god, that was so difficult. It's fine. Great. Now that rubbish is over, let's try your first quest. Alright. Journal. Destroy bandit party tutorial. Destroy the bandit party threatening our town. Destroy the bandit party. Reward? Gold. This panel shows what you need to do to complete this current quest, and what rewards you will receive once it is complete. Now that that rubbish is over, let's get started on learning how to play. We will start by building a guardhouse to help defend your castle. Select your town by clicking on it. Boom! Clicked on it. We're going to go over to this thing. The building panel is where you will build and upgrade your buildings in your town. Okay. The training grounds icon. Okay, and build. Simple enough. Brilliant! Your training grounds are now under construction. Let's speed up time to continue by selecting one of the time options at the top of the panel. 10x! We shall now wait for the construction. The yellow bar over the training grounds icon indicates the percentage of the completion. That's fine. Now we're going to come over here. Here you will see a list of all units available for your current keep level. More units will become available as you upgrade your town. Okay, so militia. The selected unit panel contains information about each unit and their cost. Different units will need different resources and may require different building upgrades. Now, it's time to train some militia. Train 1, militia. While we wait for your militia to train, let's learn about town management. This is where you will manage the population of your town. A happy population will encourage growth, which in turn will increase income through tax. You must feed your population to keep them happy, or they may leave. You can adjust the food and tax amount that will in turn affect happiness and allow a higher tax income. Food consumption. Stingy or well-fed. Okay, now they want us to, you notice that after setting increased consumption that your food demand is increased over the production amount. It's to be managed by upgrading your farms. Let's go to the farm. Let's go here. It is important to upgrade your villages as your towns become more advanced and your population grows. A larger army requires more tax, and higher population requires more food. We shall upgrade the output amount to accommodate our needs. Click Village Upgrades and then Outpost. Okay, upgrade. There are 5 types of resources. Food is needed to feed peasants in town. Wood and stone are used for building construction and weaker units, while steel and leather are used primarily for stronger military units. Now it is time to create an army. Select your town and click on the garrison icon. Alright, garrison icon. So make sure units have been added to your garrison. Create your army by sliding the sliders to the right. Once you have added the militia and huntsmen into your army, have your lord join the army also. Leave your peasants in your garrison. Alright, so militia, and that, and then our lord, and then create army. With your new army selected, click on the bandit party marked with the arrow. Okay, this will commence attack orders. Remember to speed up and reduce the waiting time. Alright, so we do that, and then we click. We right click, we don't left click, okay. Right click on the bandit party with your party selected, speed up time to reach it faster. Alright, bandits army, bandit forces stand before us. Shall we engage? It looks like the balance of power is in our favor. Nice. The enemy has a force of 30 men. I hope they are willing to die for their lord. Alright, when interacting with other factions, you will have a few options. Not all options are seen as aggressive, but in this case, we need to take care of these bastages. Prepare our forces. Attack. Alright, men will die today. Let's make sure it's theirs. You always get a chance to see the consequences of your actions first. Confirm your attack orders and kill those bastages. Okay, I guess we confirm. We hit attack. Cool, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on 100% yet, but we're about to go into, I guess, a real-time strategy battle map. Which is interesting to have a real-time world map that's independent of the real-time battle map. I like it, though. I like it. It allows you to do more things. Loading 6. This may take a few seconds. Please wait. Well, hopefully you guys are excited about this. I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Oh, look at this. Welcome to the battle scene. You'll be spending a lot of time here, so get used to the basics of combat. Surprise! Camera movement is exactly the same as in the campaign map. Give it a whirl. Alright, I know. That was a little obnoxious, but it's fine. The obnoxiousness is okay. Pressing 1 selects all ranged units. Whoa! During the battle, it is wise to keep your units separated to avoid ranged unit fire. Line formation allows you to move your units into position at a spacing of your choosing. Okay. Yep. With your archer selected, right-click and drag a line. Release the mouse button. Okay, put your archers into a line formation. Sure, we'll do that. Well, with units selected, hold left control and drag right mouse button. Release right mouse button to confirm. What does that do? Sorted formation. You may want to keep your units in a sorted formation. Select your entire army by left-clicking and dragging a box around it. Now right-click and drag on the terrain at the same time as right mouse button. Hold down the left control key. Release to confirm. I don't know if I can do all of that, sir. It's a little weird. Is this the facing? It's a little strange. It's a little strange. The enemy has appeared across the map from you. With your archers selected, left click and drag a box over the enemy army while holding down the left control. Release the left mouse button to confirm orders. Placing archers on higher ground can increase accuracy. With the unit selected, hold the left control. Highlight the enemy units with left mouse button, then release. Okay. Oh, they're way over there, huh? Oh, left click and drag. Once they've been softened up a bit, send your melee units. Press 2 key to select all melee units, and then drag select archers may hit your own units in the heat of battle. So be careful with that. You can force them to melee only by pressing M while they are selected to prevent friendly fire. Okay, where's our lord, though? I feel like I don't know where our lord actually is. There he is. So they're just basically going to stand there and let us attack. Alright. So what we basically need to do is send them into attack. It's kind of hard to see what's going on a little bit, I gotta say. I was expecting this to be a little bit brighter, maybe? Just a little bit brighter than what I'm witnessing here. I mean, it's not too bad, but still. Alright, well, we softened them up a bit. Each unit type has its strengths and weaknesses. You can learn about those when training units. Guys, please stop. Please stop shooting things. When training units, use the terrain and weather to your advantage. Use height and bottlenecks to outsmart your enemy. Keep an eye on your hero units. They can be selected using the panel on the left. A bandit army is retreating. We did good. We done did good. We done did good. Get them, boys. Or don't. Well, it looks like we did okay, I guess. I mean, a victory is a victory, right? We killed one of our militia with our own arrow. Probably not the best play. But, meh. Alright, so let's see here. Us versus the banditos. The bandits lost 6 of their militia and 10 of their huntsmen. We lost 5 of our huntsmen, none of our heroes, and 2 of our militia. 1 to friendly fire, sadly. Okay, well, it's a little bit weird, the attacking with holding control and stuff like that. It is a little strange. It's a bit out of the ordinary, but that's okay. It works. Something you got to get used to, I suppose. You were successful in defeating the bandit party that had been harassing our forces. When you were done celebrating, click OK to learn about your hero units. I am done celebrating. You may have noticed during the battle that your lord has increased in rank. Let's learn a little bit more about your hero units. Must I? Can't I just go and kill him again? Alright, so here we are. Here's a list of all heroes attached to this army. The green plus indicates this unit has unused skill points. Okay, points available are 2. This is where you can assign available skill points to upgrade your hero abilities and assign your heroes vassals, which will help improve your kingdom depending on their skills. You may mouse over each item to see its effect. Hint, in the early game it is a good idea, there's a missing either, to increase leadership, as it will increase unit strengths in battle. Assign all of your lord's skill points and confirm. So, leadership, that's what they suggest. And do we get any kind of indicator as to what each of these abilities do? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, over here it does. Okay, here we go. Bonuses to army, attack damage, and max health. This is production bonuses to speed and village and build speed in castles. Bonuses to tax income in towns, lower army cost per day, and trade prices. And over here, increases happiness in towns, increases negotiation chances, and it reduces the costs of bribe. I'm going to go with 2 into leadership. Seems cool. Confirm. They seem to be probably outrunning us. Now it's time to besiege a castle. You'll need an army and a lot of resources. Let us begin. Let's return back here. Click on your town, then open up the Create Army panel again. Some units and resources have been granted for your use. Sweet. Alright. That is a fair amount. As you can see, an army has been granted for your use, as have some resources. Let's put every unit except peasants into the army, and place every piece of lumber, stone, and steel. We will need it to build our siege equipment. Lumber, stone, and steel. Engineers, woodsmen, huntsmen, militia, and swordsmen. Okay. Now, don't we want to get our lord in on this too? Guess not. With your new army selected, click on the town of Valahall or Valehall to the west of your town, Greywatch. Combine 2 armies to increase the chances of victory. Okay, so we have combined the two armies now, I think. Yes. Pretty sure that we did that, right? No? Maybe? Cancel? It's a large army. Can't train units, resources. I guess they're all in the army. I guess we can create another army out of that army is what it's showing us. Okay, so where are we going? To the west of our town. Well, that's pretty far away. Alright, speed up time. We're going to go to the 10X. Can't we stop off at Grenmar Ranch? Just take that over? No? Alright, Vale Hall. We are approaching Vale Hall. What are your orders? Request an audience with the Lord. Enter the marketplace. Enter the armory, or we shall siege the town. Prepare our forces. They have 101 soldiers defending it. We shall take Vale Hall for House Hrugen. Hrugen? I got nothing. Alright, this panel enables you to manage your siege army. You can create new armies from your units. You see how your army compares to the enemy. And most importantly, build siege equipment. Click on the siege equipment button. Siege equipment is built the same way as training units and upgrading buildings. By selecting each type of equipment, you can see what resources are needed to build each type, except you must bring the resources with you, so come prepared. More advanced engine types need engineers to build. Engineers also help speed up the building process. Let's start by building 5 ladders, 1 battering ram, 2 ballista, and 1 catapult. Alright, 5 ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 battering ram. 2 ballista. And a catapult, or ballistae. Catapult. Then we can build a large. No, we can't build a large. Alright, speed up time. If I could speed up time. No, we're not going to do that. It's fine. Alright, I think everything is ready-ish. While a town is under siege, it still needs to feed its populace. May wish to attempt to starve out the peasant population. However, the enemy faction may call in reinforcements from other towns or its allies to assist in its defense. That was the basics of kingdom management in Vale of Crows. The next thing to learn about is castle siege. Let's do it, eh? Begin the siege. Alright, we're going to be beginning our siege. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited about the siege beginning. I'm very, very, very curious to see how this is going to play out. It's got the potential to be amazing. Could also be absolutely awful. It really, really depends on what goes down. I feel like I've turned down like the music a little bit and everything else. It seems really low. Defenders alerted in X number of seconds. This scenario is the castle siege. Your main objective is to destroy or rout the enemy army. However, you must overcome the castle walls first. To do this, we will need to use our siege equipment, which we will now cover. Attach units to the siege equipment, okay, with units hold left alt and then using left mouse button. Okay. It's weird because I don't know what I'm actually faced off against here. So are these guys, is this dude like melee? Like, how do we know what's melee and what's not? These dudes have like hammers. To use siege equipment, you must first attach units. The more units attached, the faster the equipment will be able to move. So we attach units at the beginning of the siege is by selecting your entire army, then holding left alt and drag and select your... Okay. Okay, so... Alright, let's see what that does. With no units selected, hold left alt and assign highlighted siege equipment using the left mouse button. Box grab siege equipment. Okay. I thought I did that. There we go. Oh, 3 ladders, I'm sorry. I should pay attention. Whoa. Attack with ladders. There's only 1 D in the ladders up there. That's okay. With ladders selected, left-click on the castle walls. Okay. With your ladder selected, left-click on any of the castle walls to send them forward. Attack the castle walls. And where is the castle? The castle is very, very, very far away. Your ram is heavily armored, slow-moving tank with one objective: smash. Use your battering ram to attack the enemy gate. Where is this? The gate right here? I think it is. Okay, ballista attack. With ballista selected, hold left control and box highlight enemy units using the left mouse button. Release to confirm. Okay. Do we have to move the ballista? Oh, sorry. So we need to do that. We need to jump back up here. And I guess we're going to do what? Left control. Catapults are massive boulder throwing machines. They are mainly used to destroy enemy walls, target castle gates, units, buildings. They use stone as their resource. Okay. Okay, catapults, destroy something. Anything! Destroy anything! Tutorial complete. This completes the tutorial for Vale of Crows. Good luck with the coming siege. If you follow the hints closely, you'll have a chance at winning. I would suggest sending your archers to cover your approaching laddermen so they are not vulnerable. Okay, well, I guess that's a thing that we're going to be doing. There's a few things I don't particularly like so far, I can say, with a fair amount of certainty. I'm not a massive fan of how I see the... is it left click like that? I guess, I don't know. Are they moving? They're not. Is it alt click? Maybe it's just left click, I don't know. I don't remember how we did. I already forgot how to use the ladderman. I'm so sorry, ladderman. You hold alt and you have them selected, then you just left click on the wall, I think it is, right? Then they're going to be on their way. Yeah. So, my big problem is I don't like the fact that they don't seem to have an automatic formation. Like your units don't seem to have an automatic formation. I'm not a big fan of that. First and foremost. But I will say the fighting does look pretty cool. You can get really in there. I would like to see maybe increased speed in the zoom feature. But again, that's not that big of a requirement. And maybe a little bit better coloration, like more diversity. It's hard to even tell what's going on. Oh! The Wanderer Thor has been killed. Our leader got killed. Maybe I shouldn't have sent him into battle. Ha! Who knew that would be a thing? Alright, so let's press M. Now they'll melee only, I guess. Guys? I don't know if we're winning, losing, or dying. It's probably fine. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee about anything right now. Alright. So like I said, there's still some stuff that I'm not particularly thrilled about, but I also don't hate it passionately, so... it is what it is. See if we can't kill some more of our people with our stones and our equipment and everything else. Sounds like a really good idea. I think we're probably losing most of these battles. While originally I think we were probably winning. That looked like I passed right through the wall. Let's see... The rock landed. Oh, it hit the wall. Ballista went up there. Yeah, it does look like we're losing quite badly. So the green, I believe, is theirs, and the blue is ours. It's not going well. I definitely did some wrong things here. I definitely did some wrong things. We're going to leave the siege equipment and just kill these guys that are coming at us right now. Simply because we can. But yeah, no, I mean, I have a rough idea of what I'm doing. I'm definitely going to have to improve on it a little. The controls are a bit odd. I do like the fact that you do have like full camera movement and all sorts of other cool stuff like that. Like, that's really good, but at the same time, the controls are very different from what I'm used to. So on that front, oh my gosh, look at them all. Look at them all coming out. They're like, we'll get them. We'll get them. Fire with everything you've got, boys. Fire with everything you've got. Kill everybody. Ah, that's not going to work. Well, here's where we get overrun and we get slaughtered. They are coming out. And once we killed our lord, I'm sure that made things a bit difficult. And let's see, the last of our army fall here. There's only 2 remaining. 1 remaining, and the siege of this place did not go well. So yeah, I suppose if we get a little bit more used to how things go, we learn to use our skills a little bit better, our units and things. I don't get our lord killed. I think it's got some potential. Definitely something I'm going to be keeping my eye on. I'll probably play it a little bit more before I do another episode, so I'm a little bit more familiar with it, because I figured I'd be able to jump in and play this based off of the other things that I played, and I'd be fairly decent at it. As you can see, I'm not very good at it. So there's definitely some learning curve to go with. Still, I can live with that. I can accept it, and I can move on, and we can probably end up being victorious in this. So I think the next time I play, guys and gals, you'll see it as the sandbox version of the game. We'll see if we can't at least play for a little bit, maybe have a few successes, a few failures, and then we'll leave it until it maybe comes out of early access or until there's a big update and there's more stuff to do. Like I said, I don't want to play it to death to the point where we played 75 seasons of it and then, surprise, the game fully released and you guys are sick of it by then. So we'll play through it a little bit, we'll have some fun with it, we'll hopefully learn, I'll be a bit better next time, and things will just work out to our advantage. We're going to click exit. It's probably going to end up kicking us back to the main menu. It did. Anyway, that's Vale of Crows in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. We learned some small things. There's still going to be a ton to learn, some other stuff. And yeah, there's a little bit to work on still, but I think there's a really good solid foundation here with this game. So I'm hoping to see, well, how it develops, and I'm hoping to get my hands on it and play it a little bit more here in the coming weeks. Alright folks, if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publishers, or any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the video and various links. If you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time with more coverage in early access of Vale of Crows. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.